So going through the team news, just the one change in the Lions starting 11 with Lee Shaw getting his first Guiseley start. Kane Felix dropping to the bench. So the full Guys lineup is number 1, George Sykes-Kenworthy, 2, Rhys McNally, 3, Brad Nicholson, 4, George Cantrill, 5, Hamza Ben-Sharif. 6th and captain is Scott Garner. Number 7, Lee Shaw, 8, Jamie Spencer, 9, Aaron Martin, 10, Aaron Solomon, and number 11 is Gabriel Johnson. I'm well aware that I'm trying to compete with Dave's rather more rapturous reading of the team lineup.
Yeah, well, Dave is up for it. He knows tonight we can go back to the top of the table. There is a reason to be excited.
Good evening, welcome along to Guiseley Radio here at Nethermoor Park, the home of the Lions for the Vanarama National League North game between Guiseley AFC and Spennymoor Town. I'm Chris Bell, alongside me for build-up and match commentary will be Tom Feaheny. It's a glorious evening here at Nethermoor, Tom, and on the back of that 3-0 defeat on Saturday, the Lions will be keen to get back to winning ways tonight.
Yeah, most definitely, and I think the disappointment of Saturday is more in the sense of it, conceding goals just at the wrong time, early in the first, early in the second, and the one in between as well, just when Guiseley started to gain a bit of momentum. And on another day, in terms of the performance, they could have got something from that, but they just weren't clinical enough. And I think it's kind of lessons from that game against Kings Lynn, where we were clinical, Kings Lynn weren't. And hopefully tonight we can put in the performance, get be clinical as well, and get what would be another 3 points, and hopefully be back top of the table by the end of tonight.
And it will be Jamie Spencer who eventually, when the referee decides to let us get underway, as he does, gets us underway, sending the ball back to Hamza Ben-Sharif. So your thoughts, Tom, in terms of just how big a test will this be? Because this is a very much together Spennymoor side. They've been together for a while now, haven't they, the squad, or the bulk of the squad? Yeah,
definitely, and it, very interesting there. Rhys McNally immediately getting forward and it going to a free at the back. He's now gone back into the 4, so that's something that we can certainly do during the game with Rhys's potential going forward. So, but yeah, Spennymoor, look, I think the only thing you've got to say is, the question is, are they fresh because they've missed 2 home games in a row, or are they maybe lacking a bit of match fitness?
It will be Nicholson with his left foot to deliver it towards the near post. Drops as far as Gabriel Johnson, just outside the box. Looks to get it to Hamza Ben-Sharif, who puts it in towards goal, into the danger area, the 6-yard box, but nobody there in a white shirt to stab it into the back of the Guiseley goal, into the back of the Spennymoor goal.
Actually put ourselves under a little bit of pressure in the process.
Keeping the ball beautifully though, as Jamie Spencer now lifts the ball out to this right hand side. Wonderful crossfield pass to McNally. Can he get the ball in? Finds Johnson. Takes a step away, gets a cross in. Good cross as well. Headed behind. Surely that's a corner given by the referee.
Yeah, fantastic play. And last season and the season before, we didn't really have need to do it, but it was Alex Perver every time.
Nicholson with this corner. It's a good one, and it's in. The Lions lead. A really good delivery from Brad Nicholson's left foot into the danger area and put into the back of the net. And there we go, the confirmation from Dave of Aaron Martin getting that final touch, and a really good ball in and a really good move and goal for the Lions.
Yeah, fantastic goal, and it's just watching it back now, and it's lovely play by Martin because he drops his shoulder and he's just able to get that extra half a yard, and he actually uses that little bit of momentum, leans on the defender's shoulder, and he's able to get his head basically just above the defender's elbow and gets in. Great goal.
To have a much better set of set-piece takers this time round, as they have an opportunity with this one, which have taken short. Short now to Solomon. We'll come back to that in a second, Tom. Solomon now, can he create something? Good footwork, gets a low crossing, forces the clearance from James Curtis. Roberts will try and keep that in play, and he's judged by the referee to have been fouled. It looks a little soft, so a free kick for Spennymoor, but it will be.
When you've not got a massive squad, that is absolutely key.
A couple of things to come to regards scores in the mix. I'll check in a second, but it's not dealt with here, and it's cleared, and it's bounced back in off the goalkeeper. It's an equalising goal for Spennymoor. I'm not exactly sure who you would let claim that, because the ball ricocheted back in off the back of the goalkeeper, I believe.
Well, that's a real shame, that, because they've cleared it off the line and it's hit off George Sykes-Kenworthy's back and gone in. And you've got to give it as an own goal, haven't you? I think, unfortunately, Sykes-Kenworthy has no chance there. It's hit off the back of his back and gone in. And I think a Spennymoor player grabbed the ball and tried to claim it.
Yeah, I think it was Glenn Taylor.
Yeah, well, that's as good strikers do. But yeah, 1-1. There's a real potential with that player, and just looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Well, in particular, you look at his debut where he had 2 goals. Well, he scored 2 goals, but had 2 goals disallowed, 1 for offside and 1 for a foul. Well, there we go. The half-time whistle is blown by the referee, Aaron Bannister, with a half-time score of Guiseley AFC 1, Spennymoor Town 1. And Tom, as we said, a very entertaining half. We've been, for me, the better side. We've played it well. Haven't necessarily created those final important chances, though.
Yeah, I think we've done okay. I don't think you could say we've dominated the game, but we've certainly been the better team. And I think on another day we'd certainly be ahead still. But you look at where we are at half-time, 1-1. Argue we should probably be a goal up, but all in all, we'll be pleased with what we've done. We've done really well there. Get the throw in and hopefully make something of it.
Throw in a good position. Taken into the 18-yard box. Comes back out to George Cantrell, who lets the ball roll out for another Guiseley throw. Decent long one this time in towards Hamza Ben Sharif, who gets the flick on up towards Garner, and Martin is there and it's in! Guiseley score! A headed goal from the number 9 of Aaron Martin. A throw in from Cantrell on the right-hand side with a couple of flick-ons by Hamza Ben Sharif, and Scott Garner meets Aaron Martin at the near post, who just nods the ball beyond the outstretched arms of Matthew Gold. And Guiseley, inside 3 minutes, have retaken the lead in this game. Guiseley 2, Spennymoor 1.
Really nice goal there, and Aaron Martin there, flick header right into the bottom corner, and fantastic goal. 2-1 up. Come on, you Lions.
Another opportunity as well with a throw-in midway inside the Spennymoor half. George Cantrell again with a long throw into the box. It's flicked on, it's there! Oh, it's not!
Oh, no!
It should have been there, but we'll let him off, kind of, but it was there. The goal was gaping for Aaron Martin, and he was, an extra... If he'd have put his long studs on today, Tom, that was 3
goal.
And a hat-trick.
Hat-trick, yeah, and it should be. That's the easiest chance of the game for him, and he's missed it.
Stays in Spennymoor possession. Beautiful bit of play here to find Ben McKenna now down this right-hand side. Good cross from McKenna, and it should have been an equalising goal for Spennymoor. Superb move, and it was the number 11 of Andrew Johnson, who was on that left-hand side, who met it well. Should have equalised on this right-hand flank. Diagonally crosses the ball towards the edge of the 18-yard box. McNally needs to do something, try and clear the ball away. It's been brought down, though, by Glenn Taylor. Taylor lays it back, the shot comes in, and it hits the crossbar and goes behind for a Spennymoor corner. The corner to come in from this right-hand side. Out swinging, header is there, off the line by a Guiseley man, and thumped clear by Gabriel Johnson. Now Lee Shaw in a foot race, tries to keep the ball in play. The referee, assistant on his near side, says it went out, though. And now Solomon can try and bring the ball forward now, lifting the ball beautifully into the path of Lee Shaw. Shaw will keep that in play. Turns back, looking for an option. There's Johnson. Gabriel Johnson with the neat pass through towards Spencer. Spencer, low cross, off the woodwork. Via a touch from the goalkeeper. Spins back into play. Nobody in white shirt there able to get on the end of that, though, for Cantrell to get the ball into the box. Johnson goes short. The ball goes in. Takes a couple of touches. Martin, can he get there? He can't. It's a swing, and it's in! And it's Lee Shaw, the number 7 for the Lions, getting his first Guiseley goal. Yes! It's deserved, and he will be more than relieved for Lee Shaw to get his first Guiseley goal.
Scored by the number 7, Lee Shaw.
Brilliant that, because it looked to me, it was this goalmouth scramble, and it's who could take advantage, and Lee Shaw showing those striker instincts that he has. Great finish, and that little bit of breathing room that we needed, we have now gotten. just as I say that, Adam Boys is getting ready to come on, but a part of me feels like Adam Boys will have celebrated that just a little bit, remembering his Guiseley days.
Here's Spencer from the right. Ball in towards Martin. Great touch inside the box. Lays it back to Johnson. Back to him again. Surely this is it. Martin squares it for Solomon, who somehow misses. Well, on what has been a brilliant night for Guiseley in terms of fantastic football, that may drop into the miss of the season category come the end of it, Tom. Aaron Solomon can't quite believe it. That seems odd.
For a long time.
York Street's been pretty purpose-built for years. Well, there we go. The referee blows the full-time whistle on a terrific Guiseley performance with a full-time score of Guiseley 3, Spennymoor 1. 2 goals from Aaron Martin, who so nearly could have had a hat-trick. And a third goal for the Lions. Have seen 3 points come to the Lions of Guiseley AFC. And it's a third win in 4 games, Tom. In what has been a very busy start to the season. 9 points on the board. And Tom, a great performance all round from the Lions tonight.
Fantastic performance, really, really impressive. Defensively, we were solid. In attack, we were clinical. And really, we've played one of the favourites for promotion, and we've made ourselves look very, very good indeed. So, can't complain. This is Tom Feaheny with Russ O'Neill after the 3-1 win for Guiseley against Spennymoor Town. And Russ, you must be really pleased with that performance.
Obviously, we're over the moon, against a team that's did really well last season, got to playoff final. The main thing that we bounced back from Saturday, which were really disappointing result for us in performance. I can't speak highly enough of the lads tonight and really deserved the win, I thought.
Against a team that will be there or thereabouts as well. A really good performance from everyone, 1 to 11.
Yeah, I think so. We'll ask for a response in first half. From Saturday, the goal in the first minute, it damaged us at Southport and the conditions. And we're a young group, and we asked for a response in first half. I thought, we came out and we did really well. Really got a response from them. Went a goal up, conceded a silly goal to equalise, and then this question at half time was, can we go out and take it in another 11? And I just thought we're a different class second half. I thought we really kicked on another gear, and his physicality and his mentality got there, and then got to his ability and we could have another couple of goals.
And we talk about strikers getting goals. Aaron Martin, now 6 for the season, really is on fire so early in the season.
He is, yeah, but like you say, Aaron's there to get the goals, but as a group, all around, we don't. It's not just all Aaron. It's not just when we concede. It's not just the defenders and the goalkeepers. As a group, we're all together. And Aaron's, he's got the numbers to his name, but so are the other midfield players as well. So, as we are at the minute now, we're really happy that we've responded from Southport, and we look forward to next week.
And building a bit of a home fortress as well. Last season, the home form was quite impressive, but this season already back-to-back wins. It can't get much better.
Well, no, we just got to take every game on its merits, and I know it's a cliche in Conference North, and it is, but every game is difficult, and every game has different strategies that you've got to try and overcome. And Saturday were a different game to today, and luckily we've come out on right side of the result.
And just finally, then Boston United next, and again it's that cliche, but it will be a tough one.
Yeah, Boston are expected to be up there in the playoffs. Again, so it's a difficult run of games that we're in the middle of, and we're expecting a real tough game again.
That'll do for me.